Exterminate! I am the god of all Daleks. This will be our paradise. Welcome to the Emperor Dalek's channel. The video will begin in 3, 2, 1. Greetings, my fellow subjects. This is I, the Dalek Emperor. Why is it raining? I have no idea, but yes. Apparently, somehow, it is raining. But enough about it being all rainy and that. Today we have a DALEKcast to do. We have a lot of questions today. The first question comes from Jessica Norton saying, what do you think of colours? Colours? Well, I'd say, I think you mean, what did you think of, colours when you were first introduced to them? Well, you remember during Patrick Troughton and William Hartnell's year, there wasn't any colour in the Doctor Who universe. Well, that all changed until John Pertwee arrived. And I have to say, colour in Doctor Who has definitely improved over time. The next question is, how did you lose control of your Supreme Renegade casing? I was wondering, where did Davros go after both Renegade and after we defeated both Renegade and Imperial factions? Well, to answer your first question, I didn't lose control of my casing. I just didn't really plan on using it because we were basically in a time war. And basically, I thought, well, basically we thought using more modern casings were more effective than just using the classic casings, because the modern casings were more efficient, more robust, and more metallic, should we say. Basically a higher, more powerful Dalekanium. And to answer your question about where Davros went, well, I think he went into hiding. After Davros escaped the Imperial mothership, apparently he kept a low profile, and I think he was hiding in one of the secret secret laboratories on Skaro. One that even the Emperor couldn't find. It was classified, apparently. Well, that is until Davros came back to the Dalek City and told us that everything, but the time war must begin. And the Emperor agreed. So basically, all Daleks from Davros' side joined our side, and together we conquered the Time Lords, and you know the rest. Do we have a cooking contest on Skaro? Says the Psychic Controller. Well, Psychic Controller, I think so. I don't think I've ever done a cooking contest before, but that could be a good idea. That could be a good idea. Psychic Controller. Video idea. What have we got for video ideas? Oh, what is this? Huh? Oh. Well, alright then. You don't indeed. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. We have, Time War Daleks. Okay, so video ideas. We got Time War Daleks, Personal Guard, Evil Dalek, Evil of a Dalek's Drone, and Personal Guard, Executioner, Special Weapons versus Snow Daleks. Basically a lot of Daleks versus Snow Daleks. Yes, I'll look into that. The Calls of Skaro versus Mechanoids. Yes, I'll definitely do that. Oh yeah, just saying there, the Calls of Skaro isn't really disbanded. We have managed to clone, we managed to clone, the members of a Cult of Skaro, so they're not dead yet, so yes, I know it kind of, ruins Dalek sex redemption, but he is more Dalek than human, and I'll make sure that he never tries to become human again. Cause humans are inferior. Right, we have a lot of video reactions to go through, so without further ado, let us begin. So, you want to go in? Right, okay, so, this looks good. Okay, so the first video that we are going to react to is Sonic and Shadow versus Metalex. Excellent. So, I like Sonic the Hedgehog and Shadow. And I think Metalex is basically is yet another knockoff of Metal Sonic, if I'm correct. Now, this video was made by Monkey Boy, and all credit will go to him, of course. Right, so the blurb reads, I'm proud to present you all the half of the last battle and my first ever Flash animation. I had so much fun working on this. Excellent. I managed to make it over twice as long as the last one in less time. I can't wait to get started on my next project. Thank you so much for supporting me. Excellent. Well, I'll definitely react to this. Definitely react to this. And I've also got some suggestions from Jamie Alberding that I also need to look at. Yes. Those two other stop motion Lego Army Men videos, just so you know. Well, then again, I don't know what they are. Anyway, let's have a look then. Okay, here is the video. Let's observe. As predicted, another knockoff of Metal Sonic. Oh dear. Shadow looks like he's in tremendous pain. This is some nice sprite animation. I've never seen that form before. Good lord, that's some nonsensical action. Where are they? Oh no. Uh-oh.
Sonic! Let's go.
What are they doing? Oh, they're going super form, are they? No, they're not. Oh dear. Are they doing my thing? No, they're... Yeah, they're going super form.
This is nothing.
Oh dear. Oh God. I knew he was a wannabe Metal Sonic. Are they gonna go full, you know, the form they do, Shabak, I think it's called, Hyper Shabak, I can't remember. Damn. This has gone, this has gone insane now. No, oh dear, hypersonic.
Next time.
Okay, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that. As I said, all credit will go to Monkey Boy, and of course, let's move on to the next video in question. Now, I don't know how I'm going to react to this one, because basically the BBC have ownership of it. So I think the way I'm going to do it is, well, I'm just going to record the audio of it and then maybe, I don't know, paste the I'll probably I'll find a way to do it, yeah, to avoid copyright claims and my video being blocked. Okay, so this video in particular is about Alex Kingston reading an excerpt from her new River Song novel, The Ruby's Curse. Now, just so you know that all credit will go to the BBC for making this video, and I'm not taking any credit from the hard work, because I don't really make money off of these videos. I just do it to entertain you guys. So, without further ado, let's just begin. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, so I'll probably figure out a way. Yeah, I'll figure out a way. Anyway, let's begin.
Hi, I'm Alex Kingston, author of The Ruby's Curse, a River Song novel. I'm here today to read an extract from the book. In this chapter, River Song is breaking into the confines of the storm cage to write the latest chapter of her River Song novel.
Right.
Here goes. Chapter 1. Storm Cage, AD 5147. 1 minute. I run along the ceiling, upside down, back to front, suddenly back where I started, but I keep on running. Their aim is to disorientate me. I know that. Mustn't let them. Must keep going. Close my eyes, feel my way, feet on the floor, no turning, no spinning, no falling, just running. Ignore all other signals, just feet on floor, running, running, running. Don't stop. Onwards, onwards. Split second timing. Must be near the end. Can't stop until I'm there. Can't carry on or I'll die. Should I pray to a god right now? All I can do is run. All I can do is hope. All I can do is trust myself. Nearly there. Don't stop. Must stop. 1 second. 2 seconds. Step, step, step. Freeze. 40 seconds. I opened my eyes again and tried not to feel too smug at my perfect landing, feet poised on the very edge of the next zone. But the danger wasn't over. This was the Storm Cage Containment Facility, the most secure prison this side of the universe, not Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I reached into my backpack, trying not to wobble as my brain started to take in all that contradictory sensory input again. Tried to tell me I was on the ceiling, or going backwards, or falling endlessly. Whoever designed these defences had done a very good job, and they must have been pretty cold-blooded and cunning. Wonder if they have any job vacancies. 35 seconds. If I'd gone too far, if even a toe landed on the floor beyond, the bots would have swarmed. I'd seen it happen before. Nanobots, so tiny, so copious, that it looks like you're being smothered in treacle. Once they're in your nose and mouth, you're quickly suffocated, which at least stops you feeling it when they dismantle you, cell by cell. I'd had to rely on my memory and sense of time to make that perfect landing with my eyes shut. But guess what? I'm half human, on my mother's and father's side. The rest of me is a child of the time vortex. Time is in my blood. Time is my blood.
Yes, if you remember, she's basically a Time Lord. Well, she's basically part Time Lord due to the whole, the whole Demons Run thing, and the Doctor and Amy, something about... Yeah, it's very complicated if I do say so myself. Anyway, let's continue.
I've come prepared for the next stage. I fumbled in my bag. Damn! There went my lipstick. For a split second I considered trying to retrieve it, but it was already buried in bots. No time to reproach myself. I had to keep on going. I went back into my bag and brought out a self-inflating crocodile. This might well tarnish my reputation as a sophisticated psychopath, but I'd needed something that packed down small, and they were on sale. Open, inflate, throw, jump. 30 seconds. The crocodile gave a loud, unexpected squeak as I landed awkwardly on its back. The half a second I took to stabilise almost cost me my life. The treacle wave of bots was fast consuming my blow-up stepping stone as I reached for a second inflatable. 29 seconds. Open, inflate, throw, jump, repeat. I made it to the end. On turning back, all I could see was the sharp-toothed, air-filled mouth of the final crocodile as the bots overwhelmed it. All the others were already consumed. 20 seconds. The next obstacle was my favourite. I've never quite understood why a laser maze is considered a top-tier deterrent, when a laser wall would be much more effective. But I'm not complaining. I've never felt more like a superhero than when I danced across the floor, deflecting each incoming beam with a hand mirror. Up above, down low, never too slow. And rest. 10 seconds. 2 directions. The first leading straight to the staff area. Everything's run from there. I've considered making a detour before. Turn off the defences, make a few discreet alterations to my file, maybe schedule myself a mani-pedi. But it's difficult, even for me, to get in without loss of life. And that could make a gal unpopular around here. I'd have to take the other direction. There's a children's game in which you need to drop marbles through holes. The aim is to line up different holes to create an unobstructed path downwards, and bye-bye marble. Storm Cage has something similar. The doors all need to align to enable you to get to your chosen location. Each corridor is accessible once a day only. Trouble is, you can only see the first door. If you miss time, if one of the others is out of place, well, absolute best outcome is you arrive on the wrong floor. You really don't want to hear about what happens if you're not lucky. But did I mention? Chart of time here. I could tell the second everything fell into place. 5 seconds. Deep breath. 4 seconds. On your mark. 3 seconds. Get set. 2 seconds. Go. 1 second. I ran. I dived. I flew through the first door. And I landed on the other side. Both feet together, don't stumble, arms up. I'd make any gymnastics teacher proud. 0 seconds. I still had the labyrinth to go, but I'd been through that so many times I could find my way even without a handy ball of string. Achievement unlocked. I let myself into cell 426 and pulled the door closed behind me. Oh, how lovely. Someone changed my sheets while I was gone. I must be sure to thank the guards. I sat down on my bunk and pulled my typewriter out of my backpack. What bliss! I'd finally found somewhere with the peace and quiet I needed to write my book. I started to type. Come through the doors of the Angel Detective Agency Incorporated, floor 33, RCA Building, Manhattan, and maybe you're expecting just another private eye. There you have it. The release curse.
That's good. Very interesting. I enjoyed that. I give that performance a 10 out of 10. Yeah. I'll be very excited to see more of these interesting books. Yes. So anyway, yeah, moving swiftly on to a couple of suggestions from Jamie Oberding. Oh, yeah. I think what we're going to react to now is the second video of the second video made by General Mo, which is about Army Men versus Lego 2. This is basically the second part of a trilogy, apparently. The other one is also a Army Men Lego video, which I'm possibly going to react to in the near future or something. Maybe not in this video, maybe in So basically, all-out war has erupted in the house as newly formed army men alliances seek to destroy LEGO people for good. So all credit will once again go to the General Mo, and once again, I'm not taking any credit. I'm giving it to them because these videos that I make don't make money, and yeah, all credit will be given to them. Let's observe. Okay, here is the last video that we are reacting to.
The war started on what would have been an uneventful day.
Yes.
We were colonising a nearby table when suddenly the army men attacked. With no reason, with no provoking, they came at us in full strength and numbers. We fought back, but unfortunately the ruthlessness of our enemy drove us from our tabletop. We had to flee for our magic portals that we had constructed, now on the run from a new menace. Since then, the army men have been starting fights with every single other item in the household. In their quest to take over the household, they have made war with many different entities. Some of these wars have not been successful.
Oh, Warhammer
Us
40k.
even further. Our last hope is a magic portal that we've been building in the bathroom. It will take us to different dimensions where we can be safe from this green and tan and grey menace. We will be entering into the unknown, but we have no other choice as the allied army men come to destroy us all.
Oh dear, it seems they've occupied everywhere.
Here they come. Make ready.
Oh my goodness, the Batmobile.
Cover fire. Get some reinforcements. More to the left. They broke through so easily. We failed.
We're gonna need more men. This checkpoint wasn't prepared enough.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Look, we know where they're heading. Inform HQ of this news. They'll be very interested to know that we've got them cornered.
Oh look, there's finally some LEGO figures.
Lego Bob. Made it here in one piece.
I got your radio report. Sounds like your trip had some difficulties.
No, it wasn't a very peaceful journey. We had to break through a blockade. We're getting closer to our location.
Yeah, things are looking pretty downhill from here.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. The professor wants to see you immediately.
Well, won't delay that meeting any
What
longer.
professor?
This here will boost your defenses.
Open the yellow entrance. I'm onto it.
It seems the army men have declared martial law.
Oh, if only the sergeant could see all this. All these flags were planted for him. Yeah, too bad you can't see anything from hell. That's true. Gentlemen, glad you could make it. With this mighty alliance, the LEGO communist menace will be wiped from the face of this planet.
This is our first major meeting. You must have big news for us.
Have you found the location of the LEGO stronghold and their war machine?
Our troops have massed. They await orders to attack.
Well, our scouts' information, or lack of, in the washing sector indicates that the blockheads are active in this area. It is an ideal location to corner their pathetic army.
So basically this war began
This
because
morning, one of our blockades was
they got
breached by a
confused.
sizable force. They were heading for the washing sector, similar trend of other encounters. And their war machine? It is going to be big, no doubt about that. There are less of them than there are of us, so naturally be designed to compensate for that. However, because they have less experience of warfare, I believe it may be a paper tiger. Still deadly, but nothing concentrated firepower can't bring down.
Yes. So, do we move out now?
Affirmative. General Gray? My stormtroopers will take out any recon posts. The bulk of the army can follow through after them. Excellent work. Gentlemen, let's get moving.
Hey, I'm Talon, and this is Rumpus.
Oh, come on, really, an advertisement?
First,
I can't deal with advertisements today. Is there a way I can get rid of all these advertisements?
Gentlemen, welcome. So glad to see you're all here in one piece.
Thank you, but we are short on time, so excuse me for being brief.
Yes, we all are under similar pressure. As your radio report tells us, the Army men
Well, there's gonna be another one, isn't there?
Yes, we broke through a blockade. They'll probably know where we are by now.
Well, I have good news. The portal is ready, and we have found a dimension that contains some, how do I put this? Some cousins of ours.
Oh dear.
Powerful allies.
Not Mega Blocks.
Did you contact them?
Yes, but they are hostile and dangerous creatures. We need men with wit and fast feet for this mission.
I can go. I've heard of these cousins of ours. I may know how to bait them. I'll go too.
Excellent.
Oh no, not Mega Blocks.
Time until you find them.
But the bootleg Lego.
How will we know when they will arrive?
I have a lookout post set up. They report every 3 hours. Used to be every hour, but it started to annoy us, so we extended it as nothing was happening.
Still absolutely nothing in sight.
Well, still need to keep vigilant. Those army men can move fast.
I am. Just make your next report.
Oh, transforming.
Position. But we need it over
Did
there.
that just transform?
Have it moved up there.
Yes, sir.
Why do some of you have a high-pitched voice and the others don't? Oh, I was built after the first contact of the army men. They made our voices deeper so we seem more intimidating. You think it works? Huh.
We hold an important trait.
Okay.
I don't know how long we're gonna last in that position. We are backed into a corner. Will our defenses hold?
I'm confident we will be able to make a stand. We can start work on adding more layers, but this mighty, ancient war machine you stand in now should halt any army in its tracks. A Titan will stand tall against any attacker.
Oh, yes, that is big.
This mission is very dangerous. I have high doubts about your survival.
I am aware of this burden. However, sacrifices must be made for the people, for the good.
We face an enemy like no other. Sometimes we must align ourselves with less desirable powers.
I have
Yes.
faith that you will achieve this mission. I know you will succeed despite the odds.
You coming, Blue?
Go now. There can be no further delay.
I'm counting on you guys to hold out for me.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Daleks just jump in and exterminate them all.
Well, are our defenses sufficient enough in this area?
For the time being, but I think we need some more reinforcement up near the doorway. That's our most important bottleneck.
I agree. Doorway, prepare to receive the mobile fortress. Holy bricks! Quick, get on the radio. There is a massive army men force heading right for us. Biggest I've ever seen.
What?
That can't be good.
Give me the size while I...
Wait, back.
Oh dear.
That should sufficiently patch up our lines for now.
Almost done, just need a bit more for the barricades. We just need a few more bricks.
I patched into the quarry.
Actually, scratch that, I think we can get started on the second layer. Right, we heard you. Ah!
Wait, what the hell? 10 soldiers!
Start shooting it! Wait, is that gunfire?
Oh dear. They're here.
An entire armament force has arrived. They've got tanks and tons of infantry.
The army men are here. They managed to slip by.
But our defenses aren't ready.
And Vanguard, forward! Glory to the first man to die!
Roll the quick the door!
So much destruction. This is definitely what I relate to.
This is not the type of schedule I want to be on. Professor, what went wrong? Your recon post was supposed to give us the heads up.
I am sorry. They seem to have taken out our men and assembled during the hours after their last report. It got too long.
Well, we better hope our men find these creatures fast. We're gonna make our stand.
How long did it take to build all these?
But I am concerned. I have been looking through the old files on Titan operation. Our ancestors who used them seem to have abandoned their use for a reason. Not rely on this ancient machine alone. Have the defenses protect the legs as well as the portal. Understood?
Yes, Professor. I hear you. We stand firm.
Sir, what are our orders?
We're on the defensive. We just need to stand firm and protect the Titan's legs.
Yes. Do that then.
Sir, we have discovered the Lego secret weapon the hard way.
The war machine in question is a large bipedal fortress, a walking castle, if you say. It has covered most of the doorway with its explosive weaponry. You can't really get in too easy.
And don't forget the cannon arms that decimated my platoons. They must have been using some pretty big rounds.
Something on two legs can fall quite easily, no matter the size. The height also works as a disadvantage. General, we have enough artillery to take it down. They can miss and would have the time, given the Titan having fired its rounds at a distraction.
Sounds like a good plan. Well, we all know our roles. Let's take down this thing.
Rack straight, men. Get ready to fill any holes.
You do know a Dalek figure, a 5-inch Dalek figure can basically just crush every single one of these inferior Lego and army men easily. In fact, maybe a even bigger Dalek would have been capable of destroying it. Or full-sized one, because Daleks remain superior no matter what threat comes into my area.
Men of the mighty United Army, we have come here to finally wipe out the Lego menace once and for all. Communism will not see the light of the next day.
They are not communists!
I don't know what kind of chance we stand. They outnumber us maybe 100 to 1.
Fear not, for these barriers we have built will shield our souls.
What, you mean those barriers?
Should have used more bricks. Man, we're trapped here. We're surrounded in overwhelming numbers. The enemy horde stands before our gates. I ask you to stand firm. Have your aim be true, and most importantly, buy us some time. We have allies that are going to come to us. Just wait. We just need to hold.
Oh, is that it? That's it for now. Well, that was very interesting. I'll possibly react to, number 3 in another video. So, yeah, let's get back to me then. Well, my fellow subjects, I'm gonna have to end this video here. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to become part of the Dalek Empire. And I'll see